Hey, hey, let's go ahead and get some messages from our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. And of course, you just saw that card fly out. Funny enough, I believe it showed up in yesterday's reading. We have adjacent possibilities. Okay. Doors opening, doors closing. Like, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I move here? Do I go there? Do I stay where I am? Like, what are my possibilities in life? And I think that there are a lot of ideas that are coming to the forefront, and it's angel of strength. You're going to have the courage to walk through those doors, and you're going to have the courage to walk away and make a change in your life. Spirit, what do we have here? What do we have here? We've got, yeah, the garden of the gate. Do you keep yourself, see how she's got the key around her neck, okay? And she stands just inside the gate, but yet she looks out upon the horizon and knows that there's opportunities beyond her wildest dreams. So it's going to take absolute courage and trust and belief in yourself to know that where you're headed is better than where you've been. And especially because you are being guided by spirit. So the garden and the gate talks about like unlocking the potential. And funny enough, we've got that gate and we've got these doors here, right? For some, she could climb right over that gate. Bottom of the deck. Happy family. Happy family. For some of you, it's, you're worried about your family. How is your family going to handle this? Listen, they're just as strong as you are. Don't keep yourself locked away because of your family. Show your kids that it's okay to pick up and move and do something that's good for themselves. I think all too often we hold ourselves back for our children, and I tell clients all the time, they're like, oh, well, I can't get into a relationship because, I'm raising my kids and I'm doing this. And I'm thinking, so you're not allowed to be loved? So is that what you're teaching your kids, is that your happiness is not important? I'll open those doors when they're gone, when they've gone ahead and unlocked that gate to move on with the rest of their lives. In the meantime, I'll put my life on hold. How would your kid like to know that they were the thing that was holding you back? They wouldn't be very happy with that. And what are you teaching your kids when you do that? Right? Then they don't get to see a happy relationship between two people, regardless of it, if it's whether it's their mother or their father, right? They're going to be happy regardless because they're happy that you're happy if that's the way that you've taught them. But if you teach them to sacrifice their own happiness for everyone else, well, they're always going to be stuck behind this gate where they think it's safe. Well, I can't move because if I move, then the kids have to leave their school and all their friends. That's life. I think that there's, amazing opportunity in the world, and you just got to get past these blockages that you put in place. We do have three. Look at this. The number 30 adds to a three. We have the number 4. We have the number 5. 50 adds to a 5. And we also have the number 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. This is all about our stability, where our entire family is going to be happy. I think one of the best things to do is sit down and talk to your kids about it and allow them to be a part of the decision-making processes. You know, we always think, oh, we can't hurt our kids and we're trying to, but letting them be a part of the decision-making process and researching with them and that kind of stuff, kind of brings a little bit of excitement on like, oh, there's this new museum or there's this place you can hike or look at this waterfall or, you know what I mean? Like, show them, I mean, obviously don't just show them only the positive sides. Like, be honest with your kids. You treat them like human, and then they're going to make human decisions. Otherwise, you try to keep them sheltered, and what ends up happening? Like it's not good in the long run. You're thinking about short term. Kids, we need to learn disappointment in our lives so that when we meet disappointment later on in life, it doesn't smack us in the face and there's nothing we can do about it and it's going to hurt. So a change needs to happen with the number 5 being the center of the reading. There does need to be a change. I almost see her here with her hands out. It's almost like she's got her luggage in front of her. I know that's not luggage, but when I looked down, that's how I saw it. Let's keep going. All right, Spirit, let's see. Okay. What are the adjacent possibilities? Let's clarify the adjacent possibilities. One more. All right, Spirit. Adjacent possibilities. Please clarify. What do we got here? Treasure Island. Yeah. This is all about law of attraction, going with the flow. This is about, there are so many opportunities. Look at the treasure. There's so many opportunities if you're willing to try new things, open new doors. We've got the angel of strength and we've got the fork in the road in the reverse. Okay, let's get one more and then I'm going to read that one in the reverse. Spirit, what do we got here? And the garden and the gate, we have soulmates. Bottom of the deck is be flexible. This is about, we've got the happy family here and being flexible. And I feel like everybody just kind of needs to, what is that saying about a weeping willow or something like that? I'm almost getting that with this card and the way she's bent. About oh, if you know it, please put it in the comments. It's about, bending, not breaking, bending, not breaking. If you know it, put it in the comments. Okay. I want to read the fork in the road. It is the number 13. So 13 is all about endings, completions, and finalizations. Okay. 13 is death and rebirth. All right. So number 13 talks about, yeah, indecision. Indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. At this point, or at this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to a subtle refusal to take responsibility. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle. By not making a choice, you are making a choice for which you must be accountable. If that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never tires of giving you second chances. You can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. And it sits underneath the angel of strength, which is the number 50, which breaks down into a 5. These 5s are all about change. And for some of you, there's this indecision on where you want to go. If you want to do this, you see that this is an opportunity with this treasure island here underneath the adjacent possibilities, but you're going to have to be flexible, as is for those of you who have family or you're leaving behind family, or maybe for some of you, you're leaving behind friends. I want to read the soulmates in the reverse because, and it is another number 5. 14 adds to a 5. We also have the number 19, which adds to a 10. Okay. And we have the number 9 here. So we have 2 4s. I want to read soulmates in the reverse, number 41. Opened it to it. An important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so that you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into this mirror. You will only be changed for the better. So this is like opening you up to new opportunities when it comes to relationships. And, maybe for some of you, there's this indecision about walking away from your family. Maybe there's a divorce. Maybe you're going through a divorce because you feel that it's time for you to move along. Maybe you've been flexible long enough in this situation and you feel like a prisoner. And it's going to take everything in you to let this cycle end. And that's not going to be for every one of you. If you have a happy, healthy, loving bond, this is not for you. If you are in a happy, healthy, loving bond, I think it's time for you guys to really start making decisions on, where are we going? I think that everybody's being kind of shifted around right now. Okay. And listen, when you're all together, that's where the happiness resides, no matter where you are. But you can find a place that's going to make you so freaking happy you went, on the journey, that this is not a bad thing. This is not a punishment. This is just like you opening up to new experiences and a new life. Why does that have to be so scary? Because we've been made to believe that we're supposed to be in one place for the rest of our lives. There's an entire world waiting for you to show up and is going to be highly disappointed if you don't, especially for those of you who are feeling called to get up and leave and do something different. But yet your family holds you back and they say, hey, it's not up to them. For some of you, you want to go to a yoga retreat. For some of you, you could be doing that. You want to go study, yoga in India or whatever, shamanism or, something, or you just want to go do something else. Some of you, you guys, I get pregnancy here because I do see the happy family and I see the flexible and she's standing on the egg. And for some of you, you need to start doing family planning. Okay. Like wrap it up. Let's keep going. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Okay. What else do we have on this, Spirit? All right. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors from the pure white light. What do we have? What more do you have to say about these messages? What do we got here? We got two cards. We got Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic Teacher. Yeah, I was just saying, for some of you, maybe you want to go study something, you want to take some classes. We've got play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Like, it's time for you to go out and do something and have fun. This isn't a punishment. I have a girlfriend and love her to death. Love, love, love her to death. Okay. But like, we'll be sitting and talking and, I know what's going on in her chart. We'll be talking about her chart. And I'm like, these changes are coming. And she's like, oh God. And she immediately associates with change with this, dread. It's like her instant, like reaction to which in, most of humans are designed that way. They hear, oh, you have to move, or oh, you're going to get, like things are going to be shifting, and oh, and we immediately look at the negative side of it. And it's like, how about look at the positive side of it? And it's going to take, a shifting within you to see where this could actually be fun. It's funny because this card sits underneath. And I find it funny because, these cards are bright. Don't get me wrong. These cards are bright. This card is bright. This card is bright. Okay. But these cards are pastels. And you look at this line, right? It goes kind of, little earth toned, then dark, and then like play. And it's like that is shining down here. You can't have the light without the dark. So there's this, conscious and subconscious energy that's going on. And maybe you don't even realize that you do it. And I do bring it up to her when she does it. I'm like, hey, listen, you don't have to do that. I'm like, it's not always a bad thing. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Here's the tunnel, right? And there's the light. Like, you just got to be willing to go through the tunnel. You got to be willing to open up that gate. And once you open up the floodgate, it opens you up to all new possibilities, new relationships, new soulmates, new people. What else do we got here? Starseed, what lights you up? What lights you up? What excites you? Bottom of the deck, Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Create your own heaven on earth. Go out and create your own family. What family's not always blood? Especially for those of you who are sick of this never-ending fucking story in your own fucking family. They don't bring out the best in you. They're not excited about anything. They're, you know, always looking at the negative aspects of life, never looking at the positive. Like, same with your friends. Do they motivate you? Like, I think for a lot of us, because the energy is so intense that we tend to look at the darker side. But I see nothing but light here except for the center of the reading, which is all you have to do is make a decision. Once you make the decision, the universe aligns everything you need and helps you manifest what is right in front of you that you are looking at, that you are wanting. But you're going to have to enjoy the journey. Don't look at it like, oh shit, oh, I got to make a change. Oh, I need to make a decision. Kind of lean into it and just be like, you know what? This actually kind of seems a little exciting. And then don't tell anybody about it. Maybe that's the lesson in all of this, is because then they come at you with all their shit. Like when you say, hey, I'm going to move, I'm going to do this thing, you always have people who want to come in and put their 2 cents in on what the fuck you're doing. And it's like, then it confuses you. So maybe for some of you, you need to be willing to unlock this gate without telling a whole bunch of people. Just get moving on it. And then let everybody know, hey, this is what excites me. This is what lights me up. This is what I was meant for. And I'm yearning to do this thing and I don't know what it is, but I have to follow it. Because at the end of the day, the desire will become so strong that not even family can talk you out of it. I just got someone here needs to start working on their strength training. I know that sounds so off topic, but it is bringing up health here and working out, working on your flexibility. Also doing more things with your family. For some of you, for those of you, or like I said, friends that feel like family. Not everybody has family. I don't have any family. My family is all, my friends and people I've accumulated throughout the years. But yeah, I don't have barely any family. I don't talk to anybody. Nobody talks to me. So I have a lot of friends. I was adopted. So I wasn't born with this blood is thicker than water bullshit. I think that's all fucking farce. And I'm glad that I realized that at a very young age. It sucked because I wanted to be like everyone else. But now I realize I actually get to pick and choose my family. That's fucking awesome. That's not a punishment. So just so you know, it's not a bad thing for me. But I do feel like, it's time for you to go with the natural ebbs and flows of life and just see where it takes you. I think for some of you, you have intuition about you. I feel like it's all about you creating your own heaven on earth and no longer allowing other people to dictate your life and which door you walk through. For those of you who are 18 and over, okay? Better put a disclaimer there. But my channel is only for 18 and over. So, all right, let's get one more message on this to close this reading out. Spirit, any last messages that you want to discuss with the collective? Okay, we have a couple of cards that flipped out. Let's see what they have to say. All right. First card out, we've got empower yourself. Tune into your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be the strong, beautiful person you are capable of being. I love that. And you know what? We have the next card out, which is the number 24. 24 came, oh my God, here. 24 keeps coming out. So The 24th could be important. Pay attention to the 24th because I saw that. I believe it was in yesterday's reading. If you get a chance to go back and listen to that one was an awesome message about moving forward. And I would definitely suggest checking it out. Okay. If I can remember, I will put it in the description box. You guys, if you've gotten this far, please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Hit that notification bell. Otherwise, it doesn't help put me into the algorithm. Excuse me. It is free, and I would really appreciate it if you guys are resonating with this reading. Number 24, love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. It definitely validates everything that we've been talking about. This is about empowering yourself. That's what the angel of strength is all about, is empowering you to do things that maybe your family would have never done, but they're not you. You're here for a whole other purpose, a whole nother purpose. Love where you are. What lights you up? Get out there and have some fun. Play with the idea, flirt with the idea of what could be next. And if don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Feel it. How does it feel? And if it feels like the desire gets so fucking strong, act on it. Start aligning to it. Attach and just allow that to be your focus, and you'll start seeing it getting closer and closer and closer till that door is so fucking bright you can't miss it. I'm going to leave that here, you guys. This is an amazing reading. I love this so much. Work on your flexibility, being flexible at this time because you haven't seen everything, and be mindful of all the doors that are opening. Not all that glitters is gold. Okay. I am getting that with this line. Definitely get a reading. If this is your situation, we can tap deeper into it. If this is where we part ways, you guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. All my information's in the description box down below. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram under Peace Unhinged, and also the Footsteps to Peace. I love you guys. Take care.